everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're at one of my favorite places in Montreal, which is Le Jardin Botanique, or the Botanical Gardens. We're here because there's the Festival of Lights, which is one of my favorite festivals throughout the whole year. It's an absolute delight to see. Come on, let's take a look. The majority of my tour centers around the pièce de résistance of the Lantern Festival, which is the Chinese garden. Here we enter into the anteroom, a very small space compared to the main garden that follows. The purpose of this design is to help you cast away your worldly worries and help you step through the small gate into this vast new world of magic and lights. So coming up in the scenes that follow, I have a couple of my favorite sites from that evening, and if you're interested, please keep watching. Before we leave the Chinese exhibit, I would like to point your attention to a little enclave hidden right behind those snake-like walls. Inside, you will find a beautiful display of penjing, which is a traditional Chinese art form that has extended over thousands of years. This art form consists of the planting and cultivation of trees in miniature form. Many of these trees that you see here are over 100 years old, and each one is cultivated in such a way as to express the full essence and poetry of each plant in one gaze. We can just imagine how much patience and poetry, as well as vision, is required to create such beautiful, living pieces of art. Now that concludes our Chinese exploration. As we venture further on into the garden, we will go and visit the First Nations exhibition as well as the Japanese garden. However, as you can see here, the lighting was very dark, so you'll have to explore that yourself. Hi everyone! As you can probably tell, I am down in the metro now, having finished my tour of the Botanical Gardens. The light show section took about an hour and a half, and if you're not in a hurry, I'd say it would take you around 2 hours. The main part of the show consists of the Chinese garden, and there are 2 other sections that I don't have footage of because it was too dark to film. So the first one was the First Nations garden, which consists of a light show with music and lights, all projected onto a very beautiful forest. The other section of the light garden is the Japanese garden, and that one is very calm with projections. Is it worth it to go? I know that at the beginning of this video I said it's one of the best places you can go to, and I still stand by that. However, I must say the display from last year was a lot better than the one this year. So personally, I was a little underwhelmed. They had a lot of stuff that was a complete repeat from the displays from last year. As well, many of the new installations weren't very impressive. And thirdly, um, the way that they assembled the theme and everything just wasn't very cohesive. That being said, if it's your first time coming to a light show or a Chinese garden, lantern festival garden, I think it would still be very much worth it. The craftsmanship is still very much there, and the physical garden itself, with the pagodas and with the beautiful water and the lilies and the penjing in Chinese, that's just extremely beautiful. And if you haven't seen anything like that, you have to give this a big chance, because it's going to just open your eyes to so much beyond what perhaps you're used to. So I think overall I would give this a 3 stars out of 5. So as you can see from the poster, this event lasts all the way to Halloween, October 31st. So definitely plan some beautiful day to go there. And it would be a wonderful, peaceful excursion, no matter what you do there. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you all a very good night. As always, please leave your comments down below, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye!